The whole nation have been waiting for this fight. There's not many people that believe Greg can do it. You know what? I'm going to state this. I believe he can.
It's like a journey of doing hand wraps. So when you first start off, you don't really know what you're doing and you end up doing it wrong all the time, cutting off your own blood supply or they fall off your hands. And then someone will show you and you'll get it, and then someone will show you a different way, someone will show you a different way, and then you kind of figure out which one's best for your hands and your own injuries or whatever. And then sometimes I remember doing it on days when I didn't want to train, like hard sparring days when you're nervous and you're just fucking bricking it, trying not to show that you're bricking it. So sometimes it's like the impending dread of the session that's coming. If it's a hard pass session or you're tired or whatever, it will be like a moment before, the calm before the storm.
Big elbow! That was a big...
A cheeky uppercut right through the middle.
My name is Greg Wootton. I'm currently a Muay Thai coach and personal trainer. I'm from London in the UK. I came to Los Angeles to this gym or to this dojo to teach Muay Thai and to carry on doing what I enjoy.
He's really done a good job on...
Luke will be going for it.
Nice score. Good combinations of boxing.
Scoring very well this man.
Knees going in. Good elbow on the inside.
When I first started Muay Thai, I was just blown away by how practical it was, because I walked into the gym and then there was everybody sparring everybody, the smell of it. I used to be a fighter and I fought professionally for 10 years. Had 35 bouts, I lost 4 of them, won a couple world titles. Walking into the Thai boxing gym, you're just getting your eyes open to a different world. Like a different world of the sounds, the cracking of the pads, the smell, people sparring, going at it, the hard work, the stench, the sweat. Yeah, the energy in the air and the atmosphere was, you can feel it, man. And it hits you, yeah, it hits you quick. I've been personal training alongside my whole fight career to make money and coaching. I've been running a few different, around a university club I think for 10 years. I started it quite young. I trained for about 6 months or less before I had my first interclub, what they call smokers over here. I enjoyed the focus that it brought. Initially, early on in your career, there is no fight camp. It's just you train and you fight, and you have a few days off and then you go back to training. So there's no peaking, there's no special treatment, etc. There's little movements of like biomechanics, so like they're the movements of the body and the limbs, so like rotating through with your hips and shoulders rather than just your arm. And it's a lot about angles and like body tension, having your core muscles there. So it's quite hard to explain to somebody initially, but there's certain cues. So like say you throw your cross, your power hand, you get them to throw it and then they twist the other shoulder backwards. So this rotation, they create more rotation, which creates more power. And then when they hit more power, they try to, usually most people will keep repeating that. And then they start moving differently rather than just using their arm to punch, they're using their whole body. Things like that. That's, so I try to focus on that, because even for a workout, if you're hitting hard, you get a much better session. You burn more calories and you recruit more muscle fibers, etc. So coming to LA, I came just before the pandemic struck and shut everything down. So there's been a lot to learn. My journey within martial arts and share the learnings with it and how it's become a way of life. And it's a self-development tool, essentially, disguised with training and punching and kicking. It's a self-development tool, and there's a lot of good coaches and good teachers out there who can help you improve your life. And it doesn't have to be a short-term thing where you're young. It can, martial arts can be a way of life, and it can teach us so much, so many character traits that can carry us through for the rest of it, whatever the challenges are ahead. Martial arts has taught me probably one of the most important things is just to believe in yourself. To believe in yourself and never give up.